Hey there, welcome back. So, in the last video, we learned how to do a basic plot using Matplotlib. We used this dataset right here to do this plot. If you haven't watched my previous video, I would recommend you to watch that before watching this video. I will give the link of my previous video in the description to check it out. So, if you watched my previous video, you know about all the basic methods of Matplotlib and you know how to plot a line graph like this. And in this video, we are going to learn how to plot a bar chart, not a bar chart, I would say a basic bar chart and a horizontal bar chart and a pie chart like this. This is what we are going to learn. So first off, we are going to use this same data set as we used before to do this good looking bar chart. So as you can see from this bar chart, the green box indicating the data scientist salary and the blue box indicating the software engineer salary based on their experience. And these salaries are just random numbers that I created. They are not the original ones, so don't get confused about it. And this is the first chart that we are going to learn how to do. So let's straight away get into the code. You can follow along. You can open your co-laboratory. So I'm going to start by importing the Matplotlib library. So now we can use the Matplotlib library. First off, I'm going to go here and copy this three list. If you're not able to understand what all this code is about, you definitely need to watch my previous video. I've explained all this code very clearly in that video. Watch that video before watching this. So wait a minute. Yeah. Now we have the three list, a list with experience and a list with data science salary and another list with software engineering salary. So to do a bar bar chart, to create a bar chart with this data, all I need to do is call the bar method like this. In, inside this, we first need to pass the experience, which will be shown in the x-axis, which is this right here, and in the second parameter is salary of data scientist. Let's first just plot for data scientist, then we will go for the software engineer. Plt.show, this function helps us to show the plot, and it is a very simple plot. We don't have any label or title right now. We'll create that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to plot the software engineering salary as well. So experience salary of software engineer. Now run the cell. As you can see, the software engineer salary is overlapping the data scientist, right? But we don't want a graph like this. This is not, I'm not able to understand anything clearly. But in this graph, you're able to understand stuffs clearly, right? So we need to separate this. That we'll go, we'll do that later. But let me first create the title for this. The title is experience with a salary, and if you run the cell, we got the title, and let's create the X label. X label is just experience. Also, let's create the Y label, which is salary. Now you can see we got the X label and we got the Y label. What else we need to do? We have this. We don't have this in this graph. So what I need to do is I need to go there and write label equal to data scientist, and label equal to software engine. And to showcase these labels, I need to write the legend method as well, like this. If I run this, now we have a label for our dataset. Now separating this, you need to understand this clearly. This is actually a width, right? This whole thing as a width and a height. So what we are going to do is we are going to divide the width. First, I'm going to define the width length. I'm going to define the width length. Let's set the width to 0.4. And I'm going to go here, write the width equal to width, because this is just this value, and I'm going to do the same here, width equal to width. Now I'm going to run the cell. Now as you can see, the width of this chart is decreased. If I change the value to say like 7, you can see it is increased. So this is the width. Okay, so what we are going to do now is go here. First, we need to convert this list to a numpy array. Why we need to do that? Let me explain it to you clearly. Say I have a list with numbers like this. Okay, wait, and 3 and 4. So if I want to add 0.4 to all these values, I cannot do like list plus 0.4. This will throw an error. This will throw an error. But if I create an array using the numpy, import numpy as np. If you don't know what numpy is another library which lets us create arrays in Python. I have made a video about that. I will also give the link of that video in the description. You can check that out as well. So this is how you create an array. np dot array. Inside this, we'll create the same thing. If I go here and add 0.4, and I will not get an error, but I will get this. Why I explained this to you, you will know that in a while. See, now I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to import, sorry for that. I'm going to import the numpy library as np, and I'm going to make this list into an array like this. Also this one, and also this one. np dot array. Now we have converted all our list into an array. I'm going to make this like 4. I'm going watch this closely. This is the important part. Now you can see our bar is not like this one. So I'm going to go here in this data science plot in the experience and do a minus width divided by 2, and I'm going to go here and do a plus width divided by 2. So if I run the cell now, you can see it is divided. What happened is like something like this. This is the full width, and for data science, I did the half of the width. That's what we did, right? Minus width divided by 2, which is this one, which divides it like this. So we get a bar here. Sorry. Oh, wait. So we will get a bar this side, and we will get another bar like this side. That's what happened. So now I think we have created the exact one. The color is different, but we have created the bar chart. Now let's move on to the next one. Now we are going to create an horizontal bar chart. All we are going to do is we are just going to, you know, invert this. That's what we are going to do. We are just going to plot this into horizontal bars. So it's a very easy one. I'm going to copy the same code. I'm going to create a new cell here, paste it. You just need to make a very few changes. The first change is here in the bar, uh, give an edge after bar, which indicates horizontal. And for, as you know, for a vertical bar, we have width, right? For a vertical bar, we have width. But when it comes to an horizontal bar, we don't have width. Now we have height. So there is no width. It's just height, right? So I'm going to go here and change this width attribute to height. Height. Okay. And also this one, and this one. Let's change this as well. HIGST, and I'm going to run the cell. Now we have the horizontal bar chart. Now it's done. It's a very simple one. I hope you learned a lot now. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. The next graph is, so now we are going to create this chart, and there is a number of users and the programming languages. Okay, so I'm going to start by first creating two list. Let me paste it. This is the to list. This is some random numbers that I created with some programming languages. So as you already know how to create a horizontal bar chart, let's straight away get into the code and language, languages. Actually, we have this in the y-axis, right? So we will have the number of users in the x-axis. Users. I hope the spelling is right. No, it's not. Language. Okay. Let's plt.show it. Here comes our chart. There is no bar. Why? Why? No, 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 no. It should come here. Sorry for that. Number of users. Yeah. Language should come in the y-axis. Sorry for that. Now you can see it is arranged in a horizontal bar chart. Now I'm going to give a title like most popular programming languages and run the cell. We got the title. As you might have already guessed, for plotting pie chart, we use the plt.py. So the first we want to plot the number of users, then the programming language. Let's do plt.show and run the cell. Oh, what does it mean? Okay, I get it. This is actually a label. Okay, the programming language is actually a label like this one. So let's run the cell now. Yeah, now we have a simple looking pie chart. So what I mean is the number of users indicates the level. Okay, this level. As you can see, Go has a very little space compared to Python because of the numbers. And all these programming languages are labels like this. They come here. but we want to create a pie chart that looks something like this. We have numbers, right? We have numbers over here. So how to create those numbers? We have a attribute which goes like auto pct equal to, you need to give a percentage 1.1 f percentage. Now if you run it, we got the percentage values. Now it looks kind of good, right? It has some different kind of colors. So I'm going to go here and create a list of colors. And you can go to your browser and type X color. You will get something like this. Go to this website. We have a lot of colors available here. We can just copy this and we can paste it here. Sorry for that. Wait a minute. Let's go here. This looks nice. You can also use a normal name like red, blue, and stuff. But if you are very picky about colors, you can go to different websites, and there is a lot of colors available out there. You can try different things. This looks nice as well. Let's do this. How many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need to do 3 more. And this one. Let's take this one. And let's do something like, even this looks nice. Let's take this. And one more. We need one more color. Let's take this. So now I'm going to go here. I'm going to colors equal to colors. And now run the cell. Now you can see the colors have changed. As you can see the lines here, these lines are known as wedge props. So we need to create something called a wedge props. So I'm going to go here and write wedge props equal to, open a curly braces and give a line width. If you are someone who is into web development, CSS looks something like this. And let it be 0.3. And let's go inside this and write wedge props equal to wedge props. And now run it. Actually, guys, we are facing an error here because, in the line width, a number I have given uh, the width as a string value. It should be an integer value. Now let's run the cell. The width may not be visible for you because I haven't specified the color. So this is how you specify the color. Edge color. Let's give black. Now you can see a little bit, but let me make this bigger so that you can see more clearly. Yeah, now it's clear, right? But as you can see, the C programming and the Ruby programming has exploded from the pie chart like a pizza slice. So, but I want to move Python and Perl. I want to move Python and Perl like a pizza slice outside of this pie chart. So how can I do that? I need to go here and write something called explode equal to, first you need to know the index value of Python and Perl to make them explode. So the first value is Python. I can give something like 0.1, and for JavaScript I'm going to give 0, for Java I'm going to give 0, for C++ there is 0, C 0, for Perl I'm going to give 0.1, and for Go and Ruby I'm going to give 0, and I'm going to go here and write something like explode equal to explode. I hope you can see this. So if I run the cell now, As you can see, there is the Python and Perl language has moved from the pie chart. If I give 1.2, if I give 1.5, there will be a big separation. So 0.1 looked nice. So let's stay with this. I think we are done, right? There is one more thing we need to add. As you can see, there is a shadow behind it, like a 3 dimension, but we don't have a shadow in our pie chart. So I'm going to go here and give a shadow equal to true. Let me set the shadow attribute equal to true. After setting the shadow attribute equal to true, if I run the cell now, I got the shadow, like the one here. And that's it, guys. And in the next video, we are going to learn how to create scatter plot and histogram. So stay tuned for that and save the playlist of Matplotlib series. Thank you.